Hey everybody, and welcome to Side Quest, the podcast that we do when it's not D&D week with the Authors and Dragons crew. I'm Drew Hayes. Joining me here is Rick Gualteri, John Hartness, Robert Bevan, and Steve Wetherill. And we are once again joined by Ben Robinson of the Geek Exploration podcast as we continue our game of Inspectres. So Ben, why don't you go ahead and tell us, everybody, about yourself for a little bit, and then kind of remind us where we were, because it's been 2 weeks for everybody.
Yeah, indeed. I'm Ben. I'm from the Geek Exploration, the podcast. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or geekexplorationpodcast.com. When this comes out, I think the latest episode will either be about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or possibly Weird Al Yankovic. I'm not sure. As for the game, we played last week. We got partway through the story, in which the Phantasma Incorporated franchise branch of the Inspectres Corporation, a ghost and supernatural hunting tour de force, got started up, got their first client, whose husband had been disappearing and reappearing covered in orange goo. Upon further investigation, they discovered that he had been masturbating while covering himself in the orange goo and was editing the film. But his most recent disappearance did seem to have some sort of supernatural origin, possibly owing to a dickless demon. Also, it was discovered by Barry Mudd while digging through the dirty socks of their young daughter that she had a goo-covered demon dick in her hamper, which was used by Herb, the supernatural janitor, to play a little game of spin the demon dick, causing it to rise from the ground and float off in the direction of presumably the missing husband. Also, at the site of this utterly improbable, without rational cause, supernatural occurrence, I'm going to require Dr. Sebastian Devonshire to make a 2d6 stress roll, as his faith in reality and reason is further shattered.
2.
A 2, all right. That's a good one. So you are frazzled. You lose 2 dice from an appropriate skill, or 1 die from 2 skills. So we'll call that an academics, because everything you were taught was incorrect.
That's fair. That does sound about right, yeah. That is the foundation of this character.
Yeah, or you could take 1 from that and 1 from any of the other ones, if you've got a good reason why this floating.
No, honestly, the academic thing
you.
feels the most honest to the situation.
Yeah, it's hard to recall and lean on your schooling when everything you taught was bullshit.
That just sounds like adulthood.
So do you guys want to run through let's run through your characters again so everyone refamiliarizes themselves with the characters.
Well, my name is Brett Livingston, and I am the founder of Phantasma Incorporated, a subsidiary of Livingston Pharmaceuticals. Phantasma, it's Italian for ghost. Sadly, I'm not really sure how long my exercise in making my parole officer and my father happy will go on, as I seem to be plagued with the best employees that sadly going cheap with my money could buy, including our chief technologist, Dr. Sebastian Devonshire.
Yes, I am Dr. Sebastian Devonshire, former renowned scientist, holder of multiple PhDs, all-around genius, prodigy, really the rising star of the science world for most of my life until, magic real, and all science says that magic isn't real, but magic is real, which means that science is wrong, which means everything we know or thought we knew is wrong, which means everything I've spent my life studying is it's worthless. It's absolutely worthless. So yeah, I fixed the computers while waiting for, I don't know, maybe a magic dinosaur to shit a nuclear bomb on the city, because literally there's nothing. There's no rules. There's no reality. There's no anything. Oh God, who gives a shit? Here's Barry the Stalker.
Hi, I'm Barry Mudd. I do research. Some might call it stalking. But gotta find that bitch. Here is the janitor.
Name's Herb. These idiots make messes. I clean shit up. We got some fuckwad running around who claims to be the real Harry Potter. He'll tell you all about it. Go ahead, fuckwad.
Yeah, all right, Muggles. I am the actual real, definitely real Harry Potter from the books. Should point out, I didn't help write those books. I should say, J.K. Rowling basically just used to buy me drinks, and she'd ask me about myself, and then all of a sudden, ooh, new groundbreaking YA fantasy fucking series. Ooh, J.K. Rowling's the richest woman in the world, and you know, I didn't see a penny of that. I would sue her, but in this reality, unlike the wizarding world, you turn up to a courthouse with a goblin, everyone they freak right out. So yeah, still working on that. In the meantime, I think I am it's fair to say, the celebrity face of this organization. Happy to do so. Happy to do so. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that face looks more like Ron Weasley's stupid brother.
I am having a bit of a transitional phase period. Yeah, that's true.
So, we're chasing the D as it flies through the house like a fucking sorority girl at a party.
So yeah, the dick stands straight up,
Well, yeah.
points to the east, and just shoots right through the wall. Just nice dick-sized hole. It's a demon dick, so it's a good-sized hole. Those guys are girthy.
The wicked dick of the
Straight-
east.
Straight through the wall, and then just keeps cruising on over. You guys going to attempt to follow it?
Yep.
I take it.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't been able to get an erection that hard since I found out teleportation was real.
Yeah, I should point out, like, in the wizarding world, this is actually how we make glory holes. It just kind of, takes the guesswork out of it.
I just made some peepholes for Buttersworth there.
God, I miss X.
As you guys rush out, your client is lying on the ground, a pool of orange demon dick goo next to her, and her butler, Mr. Buttersworth, kind of fanning her, waiting for her to wake up from her spell, her fainting spell, being shocked by the inappropriateness of Barry coming down the stairs, waving a probably 15-inch dick.
Nice.
Mr. Buttersworth, have pancakes ready when we return. Don't ask me why, I've just got a craving.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, Brett, can I borrow your phone?
Yeah, here, take it. I'm going to, in the meantime, kneel down before we head off and try to convince Buttersworth to convince his boss to not call the cops when she wakes up.
All right, give me a contact roll.
Rick proving to be the unexpected MVP.
A 5.
5. Okay, yeah.
All right, Buttersworth, you gotta understand that she might be able to take us down, but she's not going to do any favors for her own standing or for your employment for that matter by reporting this. These things get out, and the next thing you know, this is Demon Dick House. Do you really think that your future employment status is going to really go anywhere, knowing that when you show a resume, people will just automatically know you worked at the Demon Dick House?
Understood, sir. Discretion is of the utmost importance.
Yes. Tell her, I don't know, when she wakes up that it wasn't a demon dick she saw. It was your dick. Yeah, that'll work.
It was your severed
okay.
cock.
Yes, it was your 14-inch glowing cock. Trust me, she'll be impressed.
That Barry was carrying down the stairs.
Yeah. From her daughter's room.
It sounds like that improves the situation. It'll make it much better. All
Well,
right.
this is going to advance the plot in some interesting ways, if nothing else.
So, going along with Brett's idea of discretion, I'm going to use his phone to take selfies with the passed out old lady and the puddle of orange goo behind me in the background.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. I'm not even going to make you roll for that.
Okay.
I can't see how that would possibly advance the plot.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay. That phone, there's a less than 1 megapixel camera on it.
All right, so the dick is heading, as previously described, in a straight line towards its destination.
We are following the
and as-
dick,
It doesn't curve to the left a little.
because this is our life now.
As the cock flies.
I feel like I know this house well enough. Do I know where the dick is headed?
Oh, it's headed straight outside.
Oh,
It is
outside.
heading away from the manor right now.
Uh-oh.
God, I wish this wasn't the fourth time we've had to chase a disembodied cock this month.
All right. So it's heading away from the house.
How fast is it going? Fast or?
No, I think you described it as going about 4 or 5 miles an hour. So it's not going super fast, but it's cruising along.
Brisk walk.
Can I roll a technology check to try and triangulate its coordinates, where it's heading?
Oh yeah, to try and like guess where it's going. If it's
Yeah,
going in a straight
based
line.
on, I don't know, an app on my phone or something.
Yeah, sure.
That's a hell of an app.
How are you going to triangulate something that's just going in a straight line?
Yeah, I don't know, man, but there's a floating cock right there, so who gives a shit?
I mean, Jesus Christ. My father paid off my professors, and even I know that.
Yeah, well, I got a 6, so eat an ass. Dr. Sebastian Davonshire, because he has accepted that nothing is real, punches gibberish and bullshit into his phone and creates a thing that triangulates where the cock is heading. And the cock is heading to an abandoned cabin out in the woods on the far edge of the property. Or at least that's what the map says is there.
There you go. So the cock is barreling through the kind of their heavily wooded property here. You guys just gonna follow it to the cabin?
Yes, but now we definitely know where it's heading. So, we can not worry about it. I don't know what the point of that was.
An abandoned cabin in the woods. I'm pretty sure that's where I recruited Barry.
You're just trying to impose order on what it clearly is chaos.
Some of us should run ahead and be waiting when the dick lands.
Hey, that's a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, right. My brain broke earlier.
Yeah, come on, Sebastian Dockworthy or whatever your fucking name is.
It doesn't matter.
All right, Sebastian, it doesn't matter. You come with me, and we'll run ahead of the dick, and these guys will follow the dick.
Well, Barry's kind of our demon cock specialist. Shouldn't he go ahead? Because
That's why I want to
chances
leave him with
man.
you.
No,
Definitely on board with this version of the plan where you've got Barry.
I mean, he might even find some more demon cocks.
That's why we're leaving
1, 2,
the
3, not
wizard
Barry.
with him.
guys, look, I'm not running anywhere. I've got an athletics of 1.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I normally have a broom for this sort of bullshit. All right, Barry. Let's follow this penis then. I guess we are still heavily within your unique skill set, stalking and cocks.
I'm going to retrieve my phone from Herb, and as we're stalking the cock, I'm going to take dramatic footage of Harry for our MySpace page, free publicity and all of that, making it a point to try to not get either Barry or the cock in the frame.
Do you shout out Tom specifically, just kind of hoping you'll get a mention? Is that too deep of a cut?
God, that's
I'm with
jumping
you.
way
I
back.
remember.
I forgot about Tom.
Oh, we all forgot about Tom. He was our first friend.
Poor Tom.
All right, Brett, roll me a technology check to see how your video goes, how dramatic it is. And then the two that are running, I'm going to need athletics checks from both y'all.
I'm going to need you to help me. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to use the gym, right? I can use the gym for extra athletics?
You can use the gym.
Okay, how
As
does
many
that
as
work?
you'd like.
Well, hold on here. I rolled a 6, so this when I tell Harry to act, Harry fucking acts. This this will make people weep. This will make the final scene of Deathly Hallows look like society comparatively.
Because of the narrative
Hey,
of
what?
your film, you accidentally need a very sadly tragic main character, and he perfectly fits.
So what happens in this amazing video?
Well, I try to off screen I'm I'm trying to work Harry up into emotion. So first I'm reminding him, oh, think of all the people you you saved back when you defeated the Dark Lord. But then I want tragedy, so it's and then Ginny dropped your ass 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. I'm going for the Oscar, baby. When for all maybe 16 people who are gonna see this video, they will know that they
So
will
you
know
just make sure you emotionally break him on camera.
I go total Kubrick on his ass.
Well, on that note, roll me a 3d6 stress check, Harry Potter. Let's see if he can affect a real mental break in you.
Ooh, 5 and 2 ones.
How many cool dice do you have left? Do you still have three cool
I
dice?
still have 3.
Oh, you're unaffected then. It's just too fucking cool for school, this guy.
Didn't you use your cool dice to dodge the last stress roll?
Oh, you don't actually use them. They stay there.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Yeah,
an
you
AC.
don't have to burn them for that.
I just wanted to see Steve fuck up.
Yeah, we're all hoping.
Yeah, so he's got the camera on me. What are you trying to get out of me here, mate? I know my life is a lie. I was the chosen one. I did what I had to be done. Everyone forgot about me. Some bitch stole my life story, and now I live in a flat in Kensington. And I have to hang around with you wankers to capitalise on my only one skill set, which is like fighting trolls and shit. You can't break me, mate.
Yeah, Harry. Once upon a time, you were the chosen one. Now you're just chosen two.
Look, I haven't been unchosen. No one officially unchose me.
No, I'm pretty sure they chose Katniss at this point.
Let's not bring Katniss into this.
Just saying.
Oh, look at me!
You've
I
been
can shoot arrows sometimes, but hardly ever. I just, oh, look at me! I'm sad because my friends are dying and rich people. Yeah, all right, whatever. Fought a troll. I was 12 years old, mate. Fought a troll.
That was 20 fucking years ago. You still trading in on that? Jesus. We're sitting here chasing a dick through the woods. That's more fucking traumatic.
Yeah, we'll see, won't we? If that dick belongs to a troll, I'm gonna fuck it up, mate.
I kind of hope
Right.
there is a troll now.
Yeah. Kind of want it to be a troll regardless.
So for Dr. Devonshire and was it you two that were running ahead?
Yep.
All right, give me athletics checks.
I will. So how does it work for taking from the franchise? If I use the two, they're gone. No one else can use them.
Yep, that's correct. You spend them.
And I can just give him an athletics die?
Well, you still have to roll to run as well. So if you want to give him one, you can give him one, but you still are stuck with the result of whatever's left over. So if you roll like a 5 and a 1 and you give him the 5, you end up with the 1.
That's fine. I'll give him one.
I will go ahead. I will take 1 from the gym card. So
Done.
whatever, I'll roll 2, and then we'll see what John rolls. So John, you still roll your full thing.
Yeah, I roll my 4.
Yep. Oh, I got a 5. So
No, you got a 6, I got a 5. Because I gave you my 6, and then I got a 5.
either way, we're great.
Yeah, so you guys charge ahead, kick open the door to the shack, and you find...
Oh right, we're writing this. John, you rolled the 6. You tell us what we find.
We find... What's her fucking husband's name again?
I don't know, fucking orange jello jizzer.
Okay.
We find Mrs. Finkelstein's orange jizz-covered husband tied to an altar in this abandoned shack. And standing above him, holding his severed penis like a dagger, is an 8-foot-tall, 6-armed, fire-breathing demon. And he stands ready to plunge that dick dagger through the skull of the husband of the woman who's paying our fucking bills. We might need to do something about this.
All right, I need both of you to roll me 3d6 stress roll.
Dr. Devonshire immediately just like the Grandpa Simpson gif, just do. All right.
Yeah. Not only is there a 6-foot-tall, 4-armed turbo demon there. He's about to stab a man through his head with his own dick. This is not good.
Yeah, so I got a 2 on my stress, so I'm frazzled as fuck.
All right, yeah. So you've seen some shit, but this is some next level self dick stabbing shit here. You are frazzled. You lose 2 dice from an appropriate skill.
What is the appropriate skill? Or do I just pick?
Let's see the appropriate skill for
Seeing.
Well, you rolled in athletics to get in here, so you were a little out of breath when you showed up, and then it was just, oh boy.
All right, so I lose 2 from athletics.
I will lose, I guess, 1 from athletics. What happens when you hit 0 on?
You automatically fail any check of that skill.
Okay. Is there a way to recover these, or?
Yes, you need to get cool dice.
Well, damn it.
Or recuperate after the quest before the next one.
Well, luckily no one was counting on me for athletics anyway. Or if they were very, very stupid.
Don't sell yourself short. Nobody was counting on you, period.
That's a good call, yeah. Shouldn't count on literally anything.
Because nothing matters.
Sun might rise in the north tomorrow.
Not that we'll be alive to know it.
All right, so the demon raising his dick blade, ready to sacrifice Mr. What'd you say, Finkelstein?
Sure, yeah.
Buttersworth would... Oh, no, wait, that was the butler.
Yeah, ready to sacrifice Mr. Finkelstein to the dick gods.
All right.
Oh, probably hoping for the return of his own penis. Which little does he know, it's on the way.
So...
What are you guys going to do about it?
Oh, I'm out the fucking door. Dr. Sebastian Davonshire does not do this part of the job. This is for other people.
Yep, this is why I'm here. All right. Being a janitor, Herb wouldn't go anywhere without his trusty mop.
Yeah, I believe that.
Do I roll the technology or do I just have my mop?
Oh, yeah, I've seen UHF.
All right. So I'm going to try and jab my mop through the demon's eye.
Excellent. All right, roll me that athletics check. And you can take from the gym or the bank if you desire.
Yeah, I'll take 1 from the gym to replace one of the ones that I just lost. 3 dice. 6.
God damn, you guys.
We're weirdly competent in this game.
So, seeing that this is the only reason he's on this fucking team, Herb leaps onto the altar, pulls his mop from his over-the-shoulder mop holster like William fucking Wallace, sweeps it around like a low-rent, beer-bellied Jackie Chan, and jabs the mop through the demon's eyeball, impaling it straight through the eye into the skull and splattering demon brain all over the back wall of the shed.
I thought your job was to clean stuff up, not make a mess.
Well, that's part of the problem.
He's cleaning up this. None of us are good at what we do except for the rolls.
Yeah. And then as he sees that, he looks around and realizes, God damn it, now I'm going to have to clean this up.
Ooh, more like sham. Ow.
Ah,
I call from the doorway.
All right, everybody that heard that, roll me a 1d6 stress check.
6. Ha, I gain a cool point.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. Yeah, fucking. Just being in the presence of such lameness has made you cooler.
I mean, he is a scientist. He's not good at comedy.
I rolled a 5.
I guess we were all catching up around that time.
Are we catching up?
Why not?
Yeah. So you guys are running towards it, and the demon dick kind of just you're about 20 feet from the cabin, and it just kind of peters out and drops to the ground.
Peters.
I got a 1.
Yeah, I got a 5.
All right. Brett, the day's situation's been a little rough. The dick falls from the sky. You hear this awful, awful pun come from Dr. Davonshire.
And you know what's even worse? What's even worse is Harry is the face of the of the company, and this dumbass janitor
Sanitation specialist.
just fucking took our money shot that was going to bring us more customers and fucked it up because nobody's going to want to go onto MySpace and watch a video of a janitor killing a demon through the eyeball while holding a dick.
Yeah, not only that, yeah, you missed the shot. Like, you showed up after it was done. Yeah, so you're about to lose your shit, and you are going to lose 1 die in the appropriate skill, which I would presume would be with technology here. Why not?
Yeah, speaking of money shots, I'm standing over Mr. Finkelstein's face, and he's staring straight up my robes. I'm like, fuck, you see something you like?
Hold on, everybody.
You see a tear fall from his cheek as he looks up and sees the junk that you have that he no longer does.
So, should we wonder where the dick ghost came from? That feels like maybe a concern.
No.
I honestly don't know.
No. What you can do is shut up. Actually, what you can do, you and Barry get up in there, and I want you to lift up the demon corpse, and I want you to flail it about, so I can film some footage of Harry beating it, so I can salvage this fucking company.
Are you sure? I mean, this man on the table appears to be missing his penis. I'm pretty sure.
You're not paid to to think, McGonagall.
I mean, in the wizarding world, and I assume it might be true in the Muggle world, somebody rips your dick off and you don't do something about it, you're probably going to die. Is that a concern we have for our client here? Should we perhaps
people die every day, but corporate bankruptcy, that's something to that should worry you.
Yeah, but we haven't been paid the rest of the fee yet, and his wife is the one cutting the check.
And Harry, let me explain. Do you want to have to anything happens to our company? You know what it is for you? You'll probably wind up down in Universal Studios playing a bad impersonator of yourself.
That's sort of what I'm doing here, but yeah, okay. Not fair enough.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to roll to convince them that this is the way to do it.
Can I roll technology to see if we have a med kit or anything?
Yes, yeah. Roll technology for that, and Brett, you can roll a contact to try and talk them into doing what the boss is saying.
6.
Also 6. You find the med kit, and it's like, no. Before you patch him up, let's film this scene.
Look, I've got it. I'm 100% with you, Brett, and I will point my magic wand at the demon and reanimate him.
Academics, I think? Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah, I thought we'd call that academics.
Coming right up.
He's trying to help in the best way he knows how.
All right. I roll a 5.
All right, so that's a good result.
All right. Well, good. All I wanted was now it's alive and again and angry and go at it, Harry.
Yeah, come on. Let's get some footage.
Oh, cheers, guys. Are you all going to watch?
Yeah.
Is that what you were doing?
Well, I'm going to film.
You're like a bunch of fucking Ron Weasleys. All right.
I think I'm still within arm's reach of this fucking demon that just woke up again.
Yes.
I'm going to use Harry Potter's signature move, Expelliarmus. I'm going to disarm him of the penis. So I'm going to use a cool point to my academics.
Yep.
Which means I get to roll 3. Okay, a 1, a 6, and a 3. So I guess it's a 6. It's a successful disarm of the penis, and I managed to Expelliarmus in such a way that the dick slaps Herb in the face as it arcs over to land conveniently next to its original owner. Don't worry, guys. I've disarmed the demon. He no longer has a threatening penis, although he is still a 6-armed monster that can breathe fire. So I don't know what you want to do about that.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Unfortunately, I only roll a 2 with regards to filming it.
Let's see. As Brett's trying to film this, he's like, "Yes, this is perfect. This is great." And he will later realize that he has his finger over the lens of the camera the entire time.
No!
All right. Yeah, I'll take the confessional. So I noticed while Brett was filming that his finger was over the lens of the camera the entire time. But since it was his fault, I just got hit in the face with a severed dick, I didn't care. So fuck that guy, and fuck his Harry Potter knockoff too. That's when I decided that it was time to just shit on everything.
Are we cutting back to Herb just like taking off his overalls? I'm assuming his overalls, and just spraying.
No, I'm not literally shitting on everything.
In this
Oh, that's
game,
it.
truly, I don't know.
Well, and there's no rule. You can assign a character attribute to yourself, or a characteristic to yourself. So yeah, the characteristic you just assigned to yourself is that you don't fucking care. Fuck these guys.
Yep.
Go ahead and play that up.
So I'm now standing astride a man who's bleeding to death from his severed dick, which I just got hit in the face with, and there's a demon that I killed that's alive again, standing right next to me.
Yeah, it's looking kind of surprised that it just got defallused.
God,
Again.
I hate this fucking job. I hate these fucking people.
So I'm just going to pull my mop from the demon's head, jump down off the altar and say, "Hey babe, you do your thing. I'm the fuck right out of here. Calling my union rep." I'm walking to the door.
All right, come on, Potter.
roll me an athletics check to see how well you hop off and how how your take this job and shove it exit goes.
We're gonna use one from the bank to
Ooh,
add some
dang.
flair.
Pretty fucking ballsy to use the company's money to quit.
Yeah, that's about as good a fuck you as I can imagine.
I mean, yeah, that truly that adds an air of authenticity to it.
Yeah. So I tell the company to suck my ass with a 5.
All right, did you include the bank in that?
Oh yeah, I did.
So we'll just assume it's the last one,
Yeah.
which unfortunately makes it the 5.
Yep.
So it doesn't actually cost you guys anything. But he tried.
I did.
Yeah, it happens exactly as you stated.
Yeah. Just like, peace out, motherfuckers. I'm calling my union rep. You'll be
Clean this shit
hearing
up
from
yourselves.
my goddamn attorney.
Herb, grab me an Uber.
Yeah, I'm really afraid of the Jizz Moppers Union.
I'm a little bit surprised that he's a bit, sensitive about the old dick to the chops, because, I thought he kind of made his living cleaning up the hooker jizz and stuff.
Psst, Harry,
But,
don't worry about hooker jizz. Kill the fucking demon. I'm still filming here.
oh yeah, shit.
So at this point, the de-dicked demon is looking angry and decides he's going to he just breathes fire over all of you because he can do that.
Hey.
That's canon.
I gave you life.
So
I think Sebastian and I are out of the building, so
yeah, you guys are out of the room, so you don't need to do anything. But everyone else, give me a 3d6 stress roll as fire just engulfs you.
Wow.
2, 1.
I got me a 1.
I got a 2.
All right, so Steve, you got a 4 because you get to drop your 2 lowest.
Yeah.
So you're annoyed. You suffer a 1 die penalty to your next skill roll only, but it's not permanent.
Fair enough.
Rick, you're frazzled. You lose 2 dice from the appropriate skill. I imagine this would be athletics. You're trying to dodge out of the way of a, flame breath. So you now have a 0 athletics. And, Barry, yeah. You have a complete fucking meltdown. You have no cool,
I was on fire.
and you lose 3 skill dice from, I guess, athletic. I think that taps you out on 1 from athletics, and we'll say 2 from, 1 from contact and 1 from technology.
All right, so athletics, technology, and contact. I'll drop 1.
Yeah. Yep. As you are burned so badly that using the internet to break into people's webcams and watch them undress is now considerably more difficult with all the bandages you'll have on your hands.
Oh no, my livelihood.
All right. Can I retaliate now?
Yeah, I'm willing to forgive these 3rd-degree burns if you kill the fucking demon on camera here.
Your man's on fire there.
This
Maybe.
was dramatic. You got some fire
and
there.
The demon is also now reaching for the dick knife.
Okay.
Also, since you revived him through the window, it comes a floating demon dick, and you see a glint in his eyes as they start to water.
You know something? I'm going to think fast, and I'm going to try talking to the demon, trying to convince him that revenge is petty, but fame is forever. If he if he just kind of plays this out our way, and and if it works, I'll give him a cut of the proceeds, since Harry's being fucking useless here.
All right, that sounds like a contact roll.
Yes. And I'm gonna take a bank die here because in fact I'm gonna take 2 bank die because you know something, if this doesn't work there is no fucking company.
Oh shit.
On the 2 bank die, you will be taking the lowest, just so you know, for the bank effect.
All right, well they're both 6s with the banks.
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
Because you know something, you guys are talking all your spells, all your dicks. I'm talking the universal language, cash.
All right. How does the demon react to your proposal?
I explained to him that the modern miracles of reconstructive surgery, he can have, if this goes viral, he can afford all the dicks he wants. He could have his arms amputated and replaced with dicks. He will be King Dick, but he just has to he just has to play it up for the camera, make it look dramatic, like Harry is has won, and my lawyers will talk to him tomorrow and make sure he gets a cut of the action.
All right, yeah, the demon kind of gives you a wink and then raises his arms to stab the guy through the face, but kind of pauses for a second, allowing you an opening.
Make it big, Harry. Come on, Avada Kedavra this fucker.
All right. Okay, so the situation is you've managed to distract the demon long enough for me to do something heroic.
Sure.
Go with that.
Yep. As Harry Potter understands it, yes.
What Harry Potter is going to do is he's going to look at the demon dick that is just, I'm right in thinking that has just floated back into the area of play.
Yes.
And he's going to cast Ridiculous on it to change it into something silly.
Steve, would you believe that that's exactly what I was going to do on my turn?
I would. I would. I was just sitting there thinking, what would Robert Bevan do?
I was going to turn it into a tiny penis, but yours is more fun.
I still don't understand why you even have magic. All right. Could have had a cool point.
Welcome to my world, Harry Potter.
All right, I've got a 6. I guess I'm going to turn this dick into a tiny little sparrow. Tiny little adorable sparrow that immediately just flies out the window. I'm like, hey, how do you like me now, you cock? I just made your dick fly away. Come at me.
Psst, this is the part where you play dead.
You see the demon's face contort, and an expression that can only be described as betrayal and rage mixed together in equal quantities.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Feeling a bit betrayed and angry, are we?
All right, can I go now? Or I got an idea. Or is the demon doing something?
I mean, he starts to stab towards the guy with the dick knife.
Okay, then I will use my wand, and I figure the reason we're not having a lot of luck fighting this thing is because Harry Potter, he is good at fighting trolls. So I'll turn the demon into a troll.
All right.
Yeah, that ought to help.
Come on, classic A&D rolls. Where are you when we need you?
So yeah, that would be an academics roll.
All right, 4.
All right, yeah, you recite some presumably magic words, and nothing really happens, but the demon does kind of wince for a second as he's scared that you're about to turn another part of his body into something he doesn't want it to be.
All right, Harry, pretend it's a troll now.
Yeah, allowing an opening for someone else to attack before he runs this man through.
I thought of turning his dick into a tiny bird and watching it fly away. Maybe I just misjudged this. I assumed that would be enough to kind of take the fighting spirit out of him. But if anything, it seems to have made him more angry.
Oh, can I use my phone to turn on the Ghostbusters theme and just try and scare him away?
Oh no, competent ghost hunters! I must leave. Sure.
Technology?
Yeah. Yes.
6. You hear the sounds of Ray Parker Jr.'s classic theme song. The demon realizes, oh shit, people actually know what they're doing, and bolts out the door or through the wall, leaving the man to be healable if desired. And Sebastian literally just walks in with his phone extended, with a look of, oh yeah, I also didn't think that would work, but I also thought, why wouldn't that work? And surprise, surprise.
And thus Harry Potter was defeated by a working iTunes account.
You better run, says Harry Potter. See, guys? Turn that dick into a sparrow. It's fucking classic wizard duel technique. Works
Totally
every time.
I can fix all this in post.
Did you get that on camera?
As long as you didn't hit the live streaming function, we're fine.
This thing does live streaming?
Yeah, you'll be able to tell, because that big red light, yeah, the one that's on right now, that'll be on.
Yeah, fix that in post.
You got it, boss.
Now bring that medical kit over here, because some of us have third-degree burns, which is a lot worse than dickless here.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's a good thing that only connects to a MySpace account.
Herb walks back in with his mop, starts mopping up the blood. My union rep told me that my membership lapsed. Something about paying my fucking union dues.
Well, look who walked back in with his dick tucked between his legs.
Quit looking up my fucking robes. Jesus.
All right, what say we go and collect the rest of our fee, boys?
Well, hang on. This guy still doesn't have a dick. I've got another spell in me today. I'm going to. I reckon I can reattach this thing.
Whoa! We're not being paid to reattach dicks.
Also, didn't you turn his dick into a sparrow, so now we only have the demon cock?
No, I turned a demon cock into a sparrow. At least I thought I did. Either whatever I did, I am really angry.
I like it better if you just give him the huge demon cock.
Can we charge extra for that?
Mrs. Finkelstein might like that better, too.
What do you reckon, boss? Is there probably a financial incentive for attaching this man's penis before he bleeds to death?
We also have a very fancy medical kit, if needed.
No. Some extra footage of Harry Potter magically reattaching a dick. That could work in our favor. Make it so.
Just footage of Harry Potter with a dick in his hands will appeal to a certain segment of the internet.
Yeah, I don't know much about PR, but he's right. There's definitely I think there's a lot of market for that. But let's not get distracted by that. Let's give this man back his winky. Okay. See if I can remember this one. Genitalia attachicus. Oh, it does not go well. He rolls a 4.
Yeah, so it does kind of you're holding it on there and it kind of melds back together, and you're looking really smug. You're like, look at that thing attached itself real nice. Only afterwards do you realize that you were holding it backwards. But it is reattached, so
Ta-da!
If anybody asks, we found it that way.
He's been unconscious the whole time. He won't know any different.
I mean, honestly, I think he'll just be glad to have something. And hey, he got a lot of something.
And you know something? If they say anything, we'll just be like, "What were you doing, jerking off in your daughter's sock drawer?"
Well, yeah, well, that's where I was going to go with this. I think I can hide the evidence until we've been paid and left. I'm going to take one of his daughter's socks out of my underwear and put it over his penis. So
Just so casually said it.
Oh, that's this doesn't look good for any of us.
I think you need to roll for that.
Hey, boss, let me go ahead and turn off that camera.
All right, you guys have successfully solved the mystery of the missing slime-covered man in the only possible solution, I think, that this case could have had.
It's still a much wider mystery of why his daughter had that demon's cock. But it's already like nearly 5 o'clock.
And you know something? She didn't pay us to look into that. So who cares?
And you turned it into a sparrow and sent the demon chasing after it, so whatever.
well done, fellas. It's Miller time.
All right, yeah. So you guys, you bring back, you kind of carry him back. He kind of starts coming to. Oh, what happened? And you guys bring him back home. His wife is thrilled to see him. She thanks you profusely, and how much do I owe you, gentlemen? Do you have an invoice? I'll write you a check right now. This is fantastic.
Well, we had to go above and beyond the call of duty because we had to do a little work with his caso. That's Italian for cock.
What? Oh my!
So I think we're talking 3 large here.
Excellent. Yes. And she writes you a check and hands it to you. A check to you for $300.
No,
She's old.
No, large, not
What-
small
what-
like your husband's caso.
Oh my! I'm sorry, I misunderstood your weird youth speech. She then confusingly writes you a check for $30,000.
Ooh, that's the larger than I meant, but I ain't saying shit.
Yeah, the morality of this crew is such that no one's saying a goddamn thing.
You know something, guys? You did good. I might reinvest this and give you all maybe a 50 cent an hour raise.
Boss, how about you just restock the bar?
It's a deal.
I'm gonna need some new cleaning agents for my mop.
And once again, Harry Potter has saved the day. You're the chosen one, guys. It's what I am.
You're gonna need to redraw that scar on your forehead, because when you turned from the Hermaphrodite into the missing Weasley brother, it faded. And now no one can tell you're the chosen one. Because you don't look anything like that guy from Now You See Me 2.
When we get back, I'm gonna call J.K. Rowling's agent and see if I can negotiate to sell the rights to Harry Potter and the Demon Dick.
No, she's definitely going to turn it into a play. The reviews will be terrible, but people will defend it anyway.
So now that the case is over, you guys head back in your Phantasma Incorporated monster truck to your wonderful headquarters. Those of you that lost skill dice are going to need a little bit of time to kind of recuperate those. I think everybody lost either somewhere between 2 and 3. I think Devonshire might have lost a bit more than that.
No, I lost 2 from academics and 1 from athletics, so I'm at 3.
Okay, so you're all 2, 3. So yeah, you need about 3 days, long weekend to kind of recover. You just got a good payday, so that seems to.
Bar's getting restocked.
Yeah, $30,000 buys a lot of X.
That's true. I mean, I've heard.
We buy a lot of orange Jello, and nobody makes eye contact. We just all do it, and we all take it. We're all a little curious now.
So yeah, you guys have successfully completed your case. You will have, if we choose to play again, you'll have 20 franchise dice to dole out and add to your cards there. And presumably you'll have a more difficult case next time.
More difficult than the case of the floating demon cock.
Yep.
Who could imagine?
God.
Oh, man. Well, this was a fun one. How did you guys feel about Inspectres, the game?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, about a third of the way through when I started to get the feel for what it was, I started to really enjoy it.
I could definitely see this as something that I could enjoy doing as a one-shot in an afternoon or at a convention or something.
Oh, for sure.
That opens the door.
Yeah,
We should do some paranormal conventions now.
Any convention we're at's pretty fucking paranormal. Oh wait, that's abnormal.
Yeah, and your franchise and characters can carry over from one to the next. So I've played it a number of times when the rest of the D&D group, some of the D&D group doesn't show up, and like you don't want to advance the story, so you go, oh, fuck it, let's play Inspectors. Pull this
That's
thing out.
funny. When we don't want to advance the story, we just all show up.
He's not wrong.
Our default is not advancing the story. I mean, we finished this adventure in 2 sessions. God damn, that's like 75 less than it's taken to get anything done in A&D.
It was insane how competent our roles were. You guys realize that?
Yeah.
That was...
That was Silas dancing across the floor of the trap room level competence.
Yeah, it was weird to funny to bizarre. Like, it went through all the echelons.
Yeah, the sixes were flying.
Yeah, I think we technically won that game way earlier than we played to.
Yeah, I think we won the game before we made it to the shed.
Well, technically, you guys won the game right after you killed the demon, but you know what? He came back, so just let that one ride.
Yeah,
We tried hard to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
yeah. We truly, it was amazing. I didn't know what was going to happen, and then Bevan came through in the way that only Bevan can.
You're welcome.
I'm going to help. Watch me help.
I am with you though, Bevan. It took me a little bit to get the rhythm down. The making every success advance the story took a little bit of practice.
Yeah, that's pretty typical. It's kind of hard because as a player, you're generally not used to driving the story, and here,
Right.
I'm just background information.
Right.
Like this is very player driven.
Yeah, next time we do this, we got to have some more confessionals going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think that this would be a good game for a group of moderate to experienced gamers that don't have an experienced GM.
Yeah, and I think technically you could probably get away with running this GM-less entirely, and just having your fellow players describe your failures.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could. That would work pretty well.
Yeah, because we'll fuck ourselves way more than anybody else will.
We can each just assign another person who we get to handle their fuck ups.
And the next day, that the press found your corpses all riddled with dicks.
Riddled with dicks.
Every dick in town but your own.
God.
and a sparrow flying off in the distance.
All right, folks. Well, I think we all generally really liked playing Inspectors. Now, especially that we have a better handle for it, probably enjoy it in the future. But let us know in the comments. Facebook.com/AuthorsAndDragons. Give us some feedback. We tend to do the things that you enjoy, so let us know when you enjoy things, and we will do more of them. It's a really straightforward relationship. But until next time, this has been SideQuest with Authors and Dragon and Ben Robinson of the Geek Exploration Podcast. Until next time, bye.
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 Addio. That's Italian for goodbye.